Hey, this is Rick Yoder here with my first assignment for ASL. As you can see on the left, I have my site opened up here, my server, and then on the right, I have my files open. So I'm going to start by explaining the files. Now, for starters, I did not know that you could create a PHP file without having to type in a closing tag. So that's kind of neat to know. It's kind of useful because, you know, saving time and whatnot. But anyways, we have all of this code at the top, which basically stays the same from what I understand. So we're using these files here basically. Those are essentially required so that we can create a class and we can output something to our server essentially. And not to mention we also have to be able to create the root. So this right here lets us create the root. Line 6 lets us create the root. Line 7 lets us return a response to the server, which is basically the output on the web page. And the 8th line just lets us create the controller itself. So I have two controllers here. I have the contact us controller.php and the homepage controller.php. They're basically the exact same thing, minus the fact that one of them displays one file and one of them displays another file. So the contact us controller renders something from the site directory, and then from in there the contact directory, and then the index.html.twig file, which is a template. Now I can open up the template. It's going to be an app, resources, views, under site, under contact, and here's the template right here. Just outputs an entire basic HTML page. If I view the source, it's basically what it's outputting. This right here is obviously just the bottom toolbar for Symfony for reporting all this stuff here. But besides that, that's how you use the templates. You create them in these folders here underneath the views, and the views and their directories or the subdirectories in the views they directly correspond to the root itself. So as with last month, we needed to define all the files beforehand, and the files would need to match exactly. Like, say for example, if we were still in SSL and we were still using that original framework that we did last month, we would need to have a contact function. When with Symfony here, it doesn't matter. I can name the root, site/foo, but I can still choose to return the contact page. So it's not directly correlating to the page or what the page does essentially, which is cool because you can make the actual root whatever you want then basically. And then here I have the homepage controller. So you take off the contact parameter and it just opens up a blank, a start of a home page basically, and then that opens site/index.html.twig. So that's above that's one folder above the contact folder. So if we go up one, that's the index.html.twig for the site. And I just have a hyperlink taking us to and from those two pages basically. I didn't really pass anything to these pages either because there's no need for that right now, but that's all there is for now. I will start working on the next assignment, and I will get back to you with the results with that assignment as well. Thank you so much for watching.